Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you all a very simple question, right? Have you ever seen a TV show or a movie where the protagonist doesn't just look at a girl, no, doesn't talk to the bystanders, but instead turns around and looks at you, addresses you, the audience? That exact moment is when these actors break the fourth wall. They stop confining themselves into a specific script and they start connecting with the audience. Now, what if I told you that you could be, in fact, you already are a protagonist yourself? Of what story? Your very own story. Directed by your fears, narrated by your past, and kept going by the negatives that you've collected over time. Speaking of stories, let me share a short story. Happened a few days back. Right? I was in my bedroom practicing this very same speech when my brother entered and he said, Siddharth, you can't speak. Now, I know that I can speak, right? Somewhat. You can be the judge of that. But that simple, singular statement dropped my confidence instantly. Now, just imagine the people, the children who have been hearing this from the start. Society forces its opinions onto people. Society assigns us into roles that we may not want to do. You, sir, you look like a very smart individual. I can tell. Whereas you look like more of the quiet type. And you at the back, you look like you go to the gym a lot. Maybe you should start focusing on your studies. This is what we hear from our aunties, from family, from many people, including the society. And we let these negatives control our narratives. But what we must realize is that we are the directors of our own films. We are the scriptwriters for our own story. Imagine this, right? Your life has been secretly recorded without you knowing it and made into a 3-hour movie, shown to a happy family. Do you think that they'd enjoy it? Do you think that they'd go, oh, what a great person. I love seeing his life. Or do you think they'd exclaim, what a boring 3-hour movie. I cannot sit through this. Because if you ask me, I think they'd say the latter. Why? Let me come to that. Let's say this is your life's remote. There are a few buttons that we use on a day-to-day basis. Pause, play, rewind, mute, fast forward, and whatnot. But figuratively, the only 2 buttons that we use almost every single day are play and repeat. We wake up, we go to work, come back home, scroll, eat, sleep, and repeat this same cycle almost every single day. And yet, a majority of people dare to ask, why is my life so boring? Why is nothing out of the extraordinary happening in my life? Audience, how do you expect there to be a change? How do you expect there to be something interesting when you are the ones repeating this same cycle every single day? But nobody is blaming anyone because there almost always comes a crack, a change in this scene, a sudden question. Is this what I really want to do? The boomers call it a midlife crisis, but I call it your awakening. This is your fourth wall moment. It is time to drop this so-called remote of life, to drop this illusion of comfort and take real action instead. Because the fourth wall is much thinner than we think. So, one final question, if you haven't slept through already. Is this what you really want to do? What is your next scene going to be? Because the pen has always and always been in your hands. So what are you going to write?